everyone, welcome to my channel Love Grows Tarot. I'm here to do a tarot card reading for the sun sign of Aries in the month of October. If you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I'll leave descriptions in the description box below, and follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there, hashtag Love Grows Tarot. I do take donations. You can go to paypal.me/lovegrowstarot. They're greatly appreciated and they go right back into my craft. So thank you, thank you, thank you. These are general readings. I'm guided by the tarot cards and spirit, and basically I just keep on shuffling until the appropriate cards present themselves. These readings may not resonate with everyone, and the energy and themes of these readings can also take place in the future. So please feel free to come back at any time and review them. I begin with 3 opening cards, one that represents the past, one that represents the present, and one that represents the future. Then I follow through with the rest of the reading, ending with a subconscious card, what your subconscious wants you to know at this present time. So let's get on with this reading for the sun sign of Aries in the month of October, beginning with a card that represents the past. A card for Aries coming through from the past that they need to know about. So it's the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is making choices, big decisions. It's like a stalemate, a crossroads. Something from the past you may not have cleared up, or maybe you something from the past is coming through, and it's some decision that you put on the back burner, or you denied, or you took an alternate route, but it's coming through in the present. So there's going to be a nagging thing going on, and it's creating a block. So this is blocking your way forward. So you're going to have to go through your thoughts and think about the past and think about those big decisions that maybe you still that are challenging you, that you still need to finalize. Because this is the energy of the 2 of Swords. You're at that crossroads, and you gotta, that's a big block, and that can cause a lot of problems. So that's the card from the past coming through for you at this present time, Aries. And next card we have is one that represents the present moment. Present moment for Aries. So in the present moment, Judgment. This is a major arcana card, so it's coming through as a life lessons and some significant change. This is a nice card because this is the card before the World, and the World is when you make the completion of the journey of the Fool to the end of the major arcana. So Judgment is when you have that aha moment. It's really about the power of being your true, authentic self, when you're stripped down to your bare essentials, like in this picture here. So the power of the self, the power of being true to yourself, that power of truth in general. And this gives you, just uplifts you, and it creates that aha moment, because now you are completely yourself, and you're not concerned with other people's opinions so much, and you're not trying to react to others' opinions or trying to change yourself to fit into other people's opinions about what and how you should be. So this is a time of great rejoicing. It's a very spiritual time. So this is happening in the present. So within all this change and within this kind of power of being your true authentic self, you can now deal with whatever this is, because this will continue to block energy, even though you have made that sort of aha moment and really sort of captured your true self. This still could be causing you some blocks. So let's see what's going on in the future. Let's see if that can clarify some of this energy here. Aries, a card that represents the future that's coming through now. So we have the Hierophant. So we have another major arcana card. So this is traditional values, things that go under that religious umbrella, and that's coming through. It's another spiritual card. So you have 2 spiritual cards. One's at the present moment, one's taking you into the future. These are very, like I said, traditional kind of values. So at some point in the past, you may have hit that crossroad, and it may have turned you in a different direction, and may have turned you into a more, maybe even more just a material type person, and you got lost in your ego, because other people were making decisions for you. It goes back to that, like other people's opinions and how they want you to be, and you're really not having the voice. And now you're in your voice because now you've grown past that. And the future takes you into even more of a spiritual realm, whether that be you presenting yourself as a spiritual leader, or whether that just tying back into that sort of nice, grounded spiritual realm that you sort of feel comfortable in. So this is what's going on now. So the Two of Swords, yeah, it could just be very well be how you guided yourself in the past, and you have to be very careful of that. Or, like I said, maybe you were more under the guise of other people's opinions and sort of followed their lead as opposed to your own lead. So really think about what that's doing, and really sort of maintain that mindfulness of the judgment, and that sort of being powerful and being true to yourself. And that's really going to help you out. So that's sort of like, there's what's going on, past, present, and future. Aries, that's a nice little platform for the month of October to start you off. The next card is coming from the Knight of Pentacles. It's the Court card. Court card are the people in your lives, the people coming into your lives, the people that inspire you, people around you. So this Knight and the Knight are they're of service. So they're really busy. They're off doing things to create that future that they desire for themselves. The Knight of Pentacles is in the Pentacles world, so that's Earth sign. The Pentacles are your finances, your material possessions, your worldly good. It's very like earthy and material. So this person's coming in for you. So this is a nice sign. So the person's coming into your life to assist you, beginning in the month of October. Like I said, it could be somebody close to you already that realizes, or just somebody there to help you. It could be somebody close to you. It could be a person that comes in that you meet, and they're very much, this is sort of their world. They're really, they're really into the finances and art and beauty and material things and nature and that really sort of organic kind of feeling. And they're coming in. They're going to be a little bit slower than the other Knights. So, they got a slower kind of fixed kind of pace. They're not quite as lively. They're still charming and they're still magnetic, but in a very sort of down to earth and earthy way. So this person's coming in for you for the month of October. So watch out for this person, because they're coming in with some really good advice or information or assistance in the realm of your material world. And then we have the World card, which I was talking about, because that follows Judgment. So the World card is another major arcana, and you've got 3 right now in this reading, so there's going to be some changes. And these are all kind of interesting cards. The World is a completion, a wholeness. It's you stepping up to the next level. You're at the end of the Fool's journey. You've learned lessons, and you've applied these lessons to yourself. And now you're ready to take yourself up a notch. So this is what is happening. It's also a worldview. So for some, it may just very well be you take yourself around the world if you want to do it in a sense of travel. Now that things are opening up a bit more, maybe you want to go on a worldly journey, and that's going to actually assist you more in that kind of next level awareness. Because when you go to other countries and you see other cultures and you get to experience other people and how they live, it really sort of like another kind of spirituality you gain through it, and a lot more compassion and empathy. We also have the Hierophant, so some of you might have that chance to go work in working for organizations that do things around the world, or maybe if you are going around the world on a trip or something, that you have a chance to lock into these kind of communities or companies that are really doing things at a world level for really good good, not only good karma, but just really good and valuable interests in protecting things and, you know, helping people and preserving things and really sort of getting our world back in shape, because it's kind of out of shape right now and it needs a lot of help. So regardless, you're moving up to a new level, and like I said, for some, you might have that opportunity for connecting at a world level and doing things that are more spiritual or more closer to your heart, and are helping out, or missionaries, or whatever it is. You know, these opportunities may be coming your way. And then the next card we have is the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is, she's wiser, she's experienced, she has knowledge. She's from the Cups, so she's the water signs. Well, the Pentacles, forgot to mention, the Pentacles being the earth signs can be Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn. The Queen of Cups being the cup sign and the water signs can be Pisces and Cancer and Scorpio. So not always, but sometimes it synchronizes, and the people that come in are actually one of those signs. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's very nurturing. She's very caring. She's artistic. She loves her family. She loves her home. She's just you know, she's watery. So she's coming in, and she will bring something, will inspire you. She's going to bring some of her energy in. She might be asking you to take on some of this energy, as well as the Knight of Pentacles might be asking you to be more like the Knight of Pentacles. Especially if you're going to be traveling, then the Knight of Pentacles would really be on top of the finances and the savings and you know, spending and things like that. The Queen of Cups would be very compassionate. So once again, if it is a chance for any of you to be out there on a world level doing compassionate things, you know, she's your queen. She might be the leader of these kind of groups, or like I said, she herself might be stepping into this reading so that you can take on more of that kind of energy. So let's see what else is going on for Aries in the month of October. Aries in the month of October. What do we got going on? And also the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups will get along very well. The earth signs and water signs get along quite well with each other. And then we have the King of Wands. So this is a fiery, dynamic, electric, intense kind of self-confidence, you know, driven, entrepreneurial type of an energy. So he's leaving. This energy is moving away. He is of the Wands. Those are the fire signs. That's Aries, and that is Leo, and that is Sagittarius. So somebody of you are like, this would be more like a masterful, more experienced type of a person, a little bit older, or else a young person that has like that sort of like more mature kind of quality. He seems to be, you know, independent and doing his own thing, and he's very concerned with, you know, building whatever it is that he's building. So now you've got this energy moving out from your energy during the month of October. So if this person has inspired you or mentored you, or you know, you have a close relationship, then make sure that, you know, you leave, you take all the necessary information and take all the experience that this person may have given you, or just look at the relationship as, you know, something that has helped you grow, because that would be this kind of king. He would be like building you up, like, you know, building up your self-esteem. Also, Aries, you're a fire sign, so you're really connected to this kind of energy. Now, if the king is any sort of representation of you, then it's like you need to get away from that energy, because you have the queen coming in, and she's giving you that nurturing, loving, compassionate kind of energy. So you may need to like tone down on your sort of fiery, active kind of, you know, self kind of energy for a while during the month of October. The next one we have is the King of Swords. We've got lots of people. There's lots of people moving about for you in the month of October. So the King of Swords is very truthful. He's very serious. He's very outspoken. He's very straightforward. The swords are the air sign, so that would be Aquarius, and that would be Gemini, and that would be Libra. Yeah, so he would be somebody that works for the law, as a judge, somebody that, is very truthful, very honest, very direct, not too emotional, detached. So the emotions come from more like advice, saying things, like I said, they're straightforward, so they'll just sort of blurt things out, and then sometimes they don't realize that for some people, it's coming across very sort of like intense, and maybe even hurtful at times. But the King means well. He's just trying to make sure that, you aren't jumping into things foolishly, or, he's helping you try not to make huge mistakes in your life. So the King is here. In the month of October, he stands center stage. So when this King comes in, you're a fire sign, so you're able to handle the air signs a lot more than the water signs would say, because the water signs would take things, and then because they're also introverted, they would take them personally and digest them internally, and then it would come off as a lot more harsh than for you. So it also is a card of truth, communication, and expression. So these are going to be something that you're going to need to bring forward. He's also the air sign, and then we've got the air signs from the past coming through. So he might be connected to the decision making of the Two of Swords. So he might be a valuable assistance for you to correct whatever that is, or clear up whatever that is. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which is a beautiful card because it's the card of fairy tale endings and happiness and family life and getting that dream home, or going to that place that makes your heart sing with joy. So it's a lucky card. So it carries. It's not quite like the wish card, the Nine of Cups, but it is a very beautiful card, and it tells of like happiness and joy and just overall feelings of just and once again, if the King is here to clarify and clear up that Two of Swords from the past, this is how you're going to feel. It's like a weight being lifted off your shoulder, like you're rising above. It's almost like judgment in the sense that these people are waiting for the angel to come and carry them high into the sky. So that's the kind of feelings that you'll get. And I do think it's tied to the Two of Swords, and I think that the King of Swords is going to be very useful for you for clearing up that energy. What else does Aries need to know about in the month of October? Aries in the month of October. So we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is actually a time of transformation and change. There's been a focus on something that's been very upsetting and heavy on the heart. A lot of times that can be an actual grieving over somebody. It could be a loss of a relationship at one time, and you're still pining for, the relationship to, for it to get back together, or just for, to the loss of like that, or it might have been a big situation, burnt bridges. Could be just three people involved in something that went wrong, or there's a lot of heartache in this card. But the message from this card is to pick up the Two of Cups that are directly behind this person and to move on in life. You can't change the past. You can't, if you are grieving over somebody that has passed on, that person is passed on. It's their time, and you have to live your life, and they know that you are grieving, but they don't want you to spend your life grieving for them not being there when they just want you to be happy. That's kind of people sort of get caught up in that. So really this card is just about, it's time for you to let go of something, let go of a situation, and move on, because you just gotta get out of it. And If it's about old relationships and and they're still affecting you, and you keep thinking about them, just move, or get away from. Or if it's a situation that's not serving your best interest and it's making you unhappy, then change it. Take your cups and go fill them up with the joy and happiness of these 10 cups. Right, what's the next card for Aries in the month of October? So we have Justice. So Justice comes in. The King of Swords likes justice. Justice is when things start working out. It's also a card of karma. So justice appears when it's like, if you can walk away from this situation, it's really going to allow justice's energy to open up. So that means if you felt an injustice, then things are going to play out so that, things start sort of moving in your direction, and opportunities, and just things start changing, and if it was relationships and you were sort of you were the scapegoat, then that's going to change. It's releasing karma, so the karma will change if in this situation, if this is a very karmic situation for you. So she's coming in, and it's going to be a life lesson. It's going to be a big change, because you got lots of things going on in your world starting in October. A lot of really big changes, and these big changes are the next level changes. These cards are taking you up and out, and into a whole new different place, a whole new spirituality, a whole new belief system, just everything. And so justice is like a really remarkable card for to clear up that kind of air. Once again, we're going back to this, the 2, and then we've got the King, and then we've got this, and this is a nice set of cards that, for anything that had happened in the past to get clarified, these are really good sort of tools for you to be using right now. What else does Aries need to know about in the month of October? Well, we have another major arcana, so it just continues. So today we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas, and now we have our 5th one. This is coming from the Star. The Star is a beautiful card because the Star is about your belief system again, but it's really about you and how hope and faith, and believing that the universe has your back, and really sort of manifesting. You're coming into being your true authentic self, and you've got these lovely spiritual cards. Even with the World, you've got really nice spiritual cards, and you've got the Queen of Compassion here, and it's just like, start believing in what you're doing, and start believing in yourself, and start believing in the universe, believing in the divine. Like there's a higher power out there, and angels can look after you. You've got inner guides. There's a lot of things going on. Like, you're not alone. You've got God with you. There's a lot of stuff out there that that we have that really looks after us. They really love our souls, and they love us, and will love us even through the bad. So that's quite an amazing thing. But you have to really have a belief in that kind of system. So take charge and amp up that belief system of yours, and follow through with the future, because your future looks really, really, really bright. So the last card is a subconscious card, and it also is a major arcana card. So this is the Hermit. The Hermit is knowledge and wisdom. It's also about independence, and it's also about meditation, introspection, taking time alone to really sort of figure out what's going on with you. If you've been relying on others, this is a really good card, because now it's about you getting in touch with you, and getting in touch with the knowledge of you, and introspection. And maybe for some of you, if you don't have a meditation practice, to start a meditation practice and really sit in silence and really just let things, especially with the Star, let that belief system come through, right? And really sort of think about it, because once again, like I said, there's a lot of spiritual stuff going on here. There's a lot of changes for you, and at a very spiritual level. And this is going to be perfect for that. When if you can't sit and meditate, get somewhere where you can just introvert. You can just close the world off, and just, really sit in not only your knowledge, but the universal knowledge and divine knowledge, and just themes that are really big and really sort of like important, and not the material world, and not like what you have and what you wear and what you drive and blah blah blah. You have to connect to a deeper understanding right now. And it's also about a mentor. So your subconscious might be telling you that if a mentor does come in, that this is a good time to follow that lead. So that's your subconscious talking. Your subconscious wants you to really sort of reflect on yourself, and connect to those powers, and connect to who you really are. And you've got judgment. So this is the perfect time for introspection. All right, Aries, that's going to be it for your reading for the month of October. I hope you enjoy these readings. If you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave any and all descriptions in the description box below. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. #LoveGrowsTarot. I do take donations. You can go to paypal.me/LoveGrowsTarot and leave them there. They're very appreciated. And like I said, they do go back into my craft, which, I thank you. So that's it. I hope you have a good month of October. And as always, remember that you have to take action. You have to participate in these readings. You can't just expect tarot cards to do everything for you. They're guiding you, and they're offering you a view into what energies are coming your way. But really, you have to make the changes in order to really create change. That's it. Stay safe. I'll see you next time.